Hey there, America. Want to talk about Tesla, and it's experiencing some softness, only because, my opinion, is earnings is on the 22nd, and we're getting really close, about a week and a half away now. So I have 15 shares now. I sold my UNG for I think a 12-cent loss or whatever. But the cool thing is that Tesla. I can't afford Tesla, so I buy Tesla, TSLL, and I bought two more shares, and that was at a really good price. I think I got it at 230 or 12.38 today. So I got two of those shares. My overall average is like 12.78. Um, I it, if I was to get out now, I'd have to eat that loss. I already ate a loss today, so I could buy more Tesla. So it behooves me to ride this out. Um, I don't know how much lower it can go. We only got it like a week and a half to go. Um, I I personally feel good when the stock is at the bottom of the Bollinger Band when we go into earnings, because it's extremely easy for it to shoot up from there. Um, but people are nutty, man. If I don't even know if they're people. They're like corporations, and the corporations have the money. They hire employ robot traders. They plug in the parameters and they tell the robot how to trade and when to trade. And I even hear they trade. They make a trade like every second or every fraction of a second. It's like buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And I don't know how the hell they can get away with that, unless they got so much money. Um, whenever I have to buy and sell something, I gotta wait for like 3 fucking days for my money to clear. It's so fucking slow. Um, it's not 3 days anymore. Well, I can buy, but hmm, I gotta start paying more attention. Because I know that they changed that pattern day trading thing, and I think what I'm talking about is the pattern day trading thing. Maybe it's not. But then that also only applies to margin. That doesn't really apply to your cash account. So um, um, I honestly don't really know what I'm talking about. So what was I talking about here? Oh, Tesla. Tesla has some weakness, and I think it's a good thing. Oh yeah, and because in my opinion, I think it's going to be very easy for it to bounce high off the low. But those robots, those crazy robots, they can dump. It could still drop fucking 20% off the bottom. So it's scary being in this position. I don't like eating a loss, and I don't like being a bag holder, and I don't like waiting around. The only good thing about a loss is that next time I purchase, I get to buy shares at a lower price, and I get to bring my overall average down. That's the strategy. That's the process of accumulating shares when it's below the mean. When it's below fair value, that's what you do, and you hold those shares and until it's above the mean and it's above fair value. That's the game. So I'm probably stressing out over nothing. Uh, go Tesla. The big news is the robo taxi. I don't know how many cities they're out in. I think I heard 5 cities. Robo taxis kicking ass. It's just kicking the snot out of Waymo. A little power outage knocked Waymo out in San Francisco, and I think they had 150 cars that went tits up all across San Francisco, and it was a nightmare on 4th of July, I think. But Tesla is just doing great. Um, so we'll have to see what happens here. But man, I wasted a lot of time just talking about expect it to stay at the bottom, that don't expect anything. And then that's another thing. This, like, even after earnings, they're gonna wait. They wait for you to sell. They'll wait like a week or even more until they feel comfortable that they'll re-enter the fucking stock. So it's called the grind. It comes from negotiation skills. They want to prolong pain and suffering as long as possible. In this case, leaving us stranded with very little activity, being bag holders and just watching the stock do nothing for 2 weeks is very stressful for a trader. And at that time, if you're a bag holder for 2 weeks, you're really not a trader anymore, right? You're just a bag holder, just hoping and praying. Fuck. Oh well, life of a small time trader guy. You all take care. Bye bye.